Hi everyone, it's Daphne from Scrap and Create, and right now I'm going to share with you some new collections from Ciao. These are everything I show you today is now shipping. So what I have sitting in front of me is what's called Microcosmos. This is just gorgeous. So I've got a couple of projects in the hopper right now, but then my next project is going to be Microcosmos. So I'm going to go over what comes in this collection. So there is a 6x6 paper pad. There is an A4 paper pad. This is the 12x12 collection pack, and then this is the patterns pad. So these are made to, all of these are made to work together. So I'm going to start with just the collection pack, and then we're going to flip through this together so we get to see all of them. One of the things that's kind of unique about Ciao is they'll put out a couple of different form factors, and the prints inside, like the A4, are different than what you see in the collection pack. So there's not a lot of duplicates, and the A4 often has a lot of cut aparts in it, so it's great for card makers or using as embellishments. So I just love this paper. It is so pretty. So you can use these as cut aparts, and this is just a nice simple base page. Look how beautiful this is. Lots of opportunities to fussy cut some of these flowers, the ladybugs. It's just gorgeous. I can't wait to do something with this. Look at this. Look how beautiful this dragonfly is. And this is just gorgeous. You could fussy cut this and layer it on top of something. Just beautiful. And then this makes for a nice, beautiful base page. Again, beautiful. Nature Microcosmos. Got your dragonfly here again. Just gorgeous. So it's a really nice blend of bold patterns as well as some of these muted patterns, which make for great base pages. Okay, this is just so pretty. Beautiful. Okay, again, this is the 12x12 Microcosmos Ciao, the 12x12 collection pack. Look at these cut aparts for cards. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't wait. Definitely going to do something special with these inside the album. And then there's the flip side. The only problem is I like both sides, so it's really hard, but I always mat my stuff just because I want it to be a little bit more rigid. So, which means I'll have to have two packs. Lots of cut aparts. These are beautiful. These will make really interesting inserts on your pages. Lots of tags to cut apart. And then, of course, if you don't want that many tags, you've got the option of repurposing it for the pattern on the back, which I like that when they do that, because sometimes I don't want that many tags. Look at this beautiful bird. Oh, so pretty. And the butterfly up here. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And then another brilliant blue butterfly here and here. There's some music in the background, some print words. Really beautiful. So this has been wildly popular already. We haven't even done a review, and people just have seen some photos online from Ciao and are buying it right up. So this is available now, shipping now, and it will definitely be a project that I work on soon. So that is the 12x12 collection pack. We'll set that aside, and now we're going to look at the patterns pack. And I would definitely, this is the cover, so they've made it so that you can purpose some of this. This is a big enough size, you could easily use this for a card. Instead of putting their, big, bold branding in the middle, it's right down here, so you can repurpose much of this sheet. Got some alphabet here, which is kind of nice. So you can title your event or your album, depending on what you're working on. And these make for beautiful borders. And look, we have a calendar. Ooh, so you guys know I did that Home Sweet Home. I saw somebody come through and use the same pattern and use the Graphic 45 calendar collection. And I can't remember what it is, Fashion Forward. And I had 12 pockets, and you could do the same with this. And it's really scaled to be about the right size too. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Lots of beautiful cut aparts to be featured as part of the embellishments of your pages. I like that there's multiple different sizes. You've kind of got a small, a medium, and And so that makes it easy to work with, depending on the scale of your page. Beautiful. So you can see these patterns and solids are going to be very easy to work with. And this is nice for decor. You can do a lot with these. You could also even feature some of these on the cover of a mini album if you wanted to. Or of course you can use the pattern on the back side, which I might do a little bit of both. So that is the patterns, and the patterns come with 8 double-sided papers, and the 12 by 12, I didn't mention this, 12 by 12 is 12 double-sided papers. So you have 12 double-sided and 8 double-sided, and now we're going to look at what's called the A4, and the A4 has 9 double-sided papers. So you're going to see some of the patterns replicate, but then you're going to see things like this, which are card toppers, which aren't in either of the 2 packages I just went through. These are great for fast, quick, either journaling cards or card toppers. And then these cut aparts are unique to this package. They're not in the other one. You get some cut aparts of these words. And I like that they put patterns on the flip side so you can go both ways. Beautiful. More cut aparts, bookmarkers, tags. Beautiful. And again, more cut aparts. So as you're seeing as I'm going through it, there's lots and lots of stuff to use for embellishments and card making or embellishing your album. And they're not duplicates from the other 2 packages, which is really nice. And the scale of some of these tags is a little bit smaller, which I like. And that's the last page. So that is the A4. And then lastly, I've opened everything because I am going to make an album with this. So I went ahead and opened every package. I'm not going to do that in the other 2 collections that I share. Lastly is the 6x6. And this one comes with 2 images each. So it is, I think, 12. It doesn't say. Yes, it does. 12 double-sided papers. So you have 24 designs, which is just like the original pack, just in a much smaller scaled-down version. So this is great for really mini makers or card makers. You can see the scale is much more in line with cards. Okay, beautiful. So this is pretty much the same as the large package, the 12 by 12, just in a smaller scale. Although, having said that, I don't think this is part of the 12 by 12. I'm going to have to look. I think that is unique to the... Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, so this one, actually, that's interesting. This is a combination of the 12 by 12 pack and the patterns pack, because the pattern on the back of one of these is definitely from the pattern collection and not from the 12 by 12. So you get a bit of a blend. Either way, it's a gorgeous collection. I'm very anxious to use it. So that is the Microcosmos. And I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to open my next series. Okay, next up is another Ciao Bella collection, and this is called Modern Times. This is the 12 by 12 paper pad, so there's 12 double-sided papers. So let's get started. Take a look. It's very nostalgic. I love it. It looks like it might be a great masculine collection, but we'll see because I haven't seen it yet. We're going to go through it together. That is gorgeous. Could easily use these as cut aparts. I would like to layer that. That's so cute. It's nice and simple. This is a beautiful camera down here. Lots of gears. So it is quite masculine. And it's hard to come up with masculine collections. So it's nice to see them once in a while. That's beautiful. Quite the contrast from the microcosms. I love this. That's awesome. Got some cut aparts here. And on the back side, you've got a nice pattern that you can also utilize. Okay, lots of cut aparts here. These make great card toppers. This is a beautiful base. You could use that as a base and then add some of these elements. Oh, that's very pretty. Nice, nice. Lots of cut aparts in different sizes, which I like. And these are double-sided. Sometimes you get the option of having a pattern on the flip side. Ooh, this is pretty. This would be easy to work with. And this would make a great signature page in your album. So this is very pretty. Actually very handsome, I guess is the right word. So that is the 12 by 12 double-sided. This is the 12 by 12 patterns pad, and there are 8 double-sided papers, 8 double-sided papers. And again, I pointed this out before. This is nice right here because you could actually fussy cut this out and use it as a title to your album or a page that you're featuring this these patterns on. They always put their title and their branding small enough that you can still use much of the cover. And the cover is exactly the same paper and consistency as the rest of the paper. So it's not shiny, or it doesn't look different than the rest of the papers, which is nice. A lot of times the covers are beautiful, but they're not really easy to repurpose. Nice borders, a nice simple base page, some large cut aparts. These would make nice little cards or folios. And lots of cut aparts here. I would probably use some of these, but not all of them. That's a bit much. But as you can see on the flip side, you can repurpose whatever you don't use on this side. I think I'd lean toward that one and this one. These two are the most attractive to me. Okay, and this is great, nice and masculine. Very masculine collection. I like it. I could see doing something with this. Okay, the last thing I'm going to share is the A4. And the A4 is 9 double-sided papers. And you'll see some repeat, but there's also a lot of unique images in here. And of course the scale is different. These are definitely unique to this package. This would make a great border. Beautiful tags, more tags. And the fact that they put a pattern on the reverse side, I very rarely use a double-sided tag because I like to back them with cardstock to make them a little bit more rigid. So I like when they put a print on the back because then I have an option. I can use either the cut aparts or the print on the back. That's a scaled down version that we saw in the previous one. These could make for beautiful cards or little booklets. More cut aparts. More cut aparts. I like to be able to cut apart the words and use those. The cinema tickets are pretty. And I love this. This is very pretty. Very handsome, and more cut aparts here. Okay, so this collection also comes with a 6x6. And there's 2 each, 12, let me get that right, 12 double-sided papers. So there's a total of 24 designs. 2 each. So we'll see some repeats, and then we'll also see some uniques. This is a scaled down version that we saw in the larger one. So if I was making a mini, I would lean toward getting the 12 by 12 and using the muted sides as the base, and then using some of these as the cut aparts because it's scaled down. And that way these elements that you add to your page aren't competing with your photos. That's cute. This more of those small borders. And we've seen this image before, and we've seen this one before. More of the wood. This gold. These antique light bulbs are very pretty. Okay, and then I'm coming to the end, and then we have one more collection to share with you. Okay, I think that was just the flip side. Yeah, there we go. One more collection. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to open up that package, and then we'll share that. Okay, and this is the last collection from Ciao that I'm going to share with you guys. There's a 6x6 version. I'm not going to open that and flip through it. This video is getting a little too long. But all of the elements in the 6x6 are spread throughout the collection packs that I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so we're going to start with the collection pack. The 12 by 12 collection pack has 12 double-sided papers, and it has 23 different designs. And this is called Hipster. And again, very easy to cut this out and use it as a title of your mini album. I love the way Ciao does that, and then the way they leave the rest of the cover open so I can repurpose it. Because it is, again, the same texture, same weight as the rest of the prints. Very cool, very, very masculine. So that's 2 masculine collections coming out from Ciao, which is kind of nice. Because I mean, we're lucky if we get 2 or 3 a year from all the companies. And if this isn't your style, that's okay, because this is a fun print, right? So lovely, lovely. I like these little tabs. This would make for easy to make little cards with follows or tabs on them. Inserts and pullouts, lots of tags. And then again, a very fun, simple pattern with bow ties and mustaches on the back. Okay. More cut aparts. These cut aparts are fun too. And then we got this beautiful masculine pattern. So it's, I think, a really easy collection to use. If some of the prints are too bold, flip it over. There's probably something you can use on the flip side like that. That is gorgeous. That would make a beautiful card. Some of these, even though they're interesting to look at, they're very specific, so they might be hard to work with. But these, the flip side patterns like the plaids, the mustaches, this pattern, you could do anything with that. I actually like this page. It's very fun. And again, so that's pretty generic. You could do just about anything masculine with that. And then just hand pick out the ones that suit you, right? That's cute. Another simple pattern on the back. Lovely, lovely. Again, I'm liking this. I like this collection a lot more than I thought I would. We are seeing it at the same time, so that's why you hear me sounding so surprised. These are fun too when you have dates or months that you can work with. That is the collection pack. So now we're going to look at what's called the patterns pack. So there's 8 double-sided papers. So there is 15 patterns and solids and 1 additional design in the cover. So again, they leave most of this so that you can use it. More cut aparts, beautiful patterns on the back, and that's unique to this collection. So is this one. You don't see it in the other pack. This is also unique. The watches are fun. And then this we've seen in the other pack, which is nice. Okay, some more cut aparts. Another simple pattern. That's fun. It's very, very brilliant. And then we've seen this in the other pack. So one side is unique and one side that's unique is common with the other pack. So you can use one of each and not have a whole lot of duplicates, but enough if you want. So that is the patterns, which is each 8 double-sided papers. So you have a total of 15 patterns and solids, not counting the cover, which makes it 16, because you can almost use the whole thing. Here is the A4 pad, and this pad offers 17 different fussy cutting and pattern designs, and 1 additional design in the cover. So again, they count this as an additional. So you get 17 plus this, which is nearly 18. Almost completely 18. These are awesome. These are perfect for cards. They're exactly scaled right. And then lots of fussy cutting opportunities. I think the A4 is a card maker's dream because you have everything you need. You get the base and then patterns and toppers. So it's really easy to use this. And you could get many cards out of one pack. Okay. Okay, again, this is Hipster. And all of the collections that I just shared with you are in our shop and now shipping. I can tell you though, of everything that I just showed you, we probably have the least amount of hipster. We do have some in stock, but not as many as some of the other patterns. But everything is available in stock and shipping now. And of course the hipster also has a 6x6. So we've got the hipster, we've got the modern times, and then the last is this To Die For, which I can't wait to start working on. Beautiful, beautiful collection called Microcosmos. Cosmos. Sorry, I said it wrong. That's it. So those are all available right now. In a couple of days, maybe a week or so, I'm going to be back doing another reveal, and it's going to be the winter reveal. So we'll start taking pre-orders on some of the winter collections coming from Graphic 45 and Ciao Bella, and I'll walk you through those and give you guys a heads up. If you're not a subscriber to our website, www.scrap.create.com, head on over there and subscribe. By subscribing to our website, you will be notified every time we have pre-orders available via email, and our emails usually include some detailed information as to when the pre-orders will start, when they'll be shipping, and you'll be among the first to be notified so that you can get your place in line for the pre-orders. There are times when we put pre-orders out and we actually sell everything we order in the first pre-order, and then you might have to wait for the for us to restock again. So do take some time, go over there, subscribe, and you'll be notified. We try not to do too much email so that when it goes out, it is meaningful. Our emails usually include product reveals, pre-order opportunities, and then when we have new content on the channel, we'll send a quick note out just saying, hey, there's a new completed project available to view on YouTube. So I want to thank everybody for taking a few minutes out of their day to spend with us here at Scrap and Create. Take a look at these new collections, scoot on over to our website, and make sure you take a look around. All these collections are now shipping. Thanks again. This is Daphne from Scrap and Create. We'll see you soon.